Hello everybody, welcome to the Great War Western Front. Frontier has given me early access, so welcome here. If you're on Twitch, you're watching this live. If you're on YouTube, you're watching the VOD. We are going to start a brand new campaign. We'll take it as far as we need to, unless I die and fail utterly, which is always a possibility. But for those of you who don't know, the Great War Western Front is a turn-based campaign map with real-time battles, not unlike Total War, but also not like Total War in many respects. We are going to start with the new Allied Nations campaign. We are going to start on soldier difficulty at the first starting date. The first starting date is December of 1914. We could start in May of 1916, but I don't want to do that because we'll miss all the fun stuff. You'll see down below my face, we have a national will of 700. That's going to be on each side. The goal of the game is to get national will down to 0 or capture the enemy capital, so it'll take a good while to do that. We have 3 research parts to start out with and starting gold reserves of 8,000. I am going to try and lead you through it, so if you guys have any questions in the comment section or in chat, just be sure to let me know. Anyways, we do have streamer friendly settings on. Let's get right into it. The Allied Campaign 1914. As Germany pushed into Belgium and France, the Allies attempted to cut them off by pushing their forces north. Germany followed suit, each attempting to outflank the other in what is known as the Race to the Sea, a race neither side won. In an unparalleled act of humanity, British and German soldiers agreed to a ceasefire on Christmas Day. Both sides entered no man's land to exchange gifts and start up a game of football. Others took the time to rest, repair their trenches, and recover the dead. This act of compassion was never to be repeated for the remainder of the war. Soon after this event, orders came down: push forward, take new ground, defeat the enemy. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at December of 1914. We have a lot that we can go through overall. You guys, again, have any questions, we can address them as we go along. But first, we do have an active event: demoralize the enemy. An army is only as strong as the will of its men. Defeat enough of them, and not only do their replacements hesitate, but their potential replacements hesitate to sign up. We need to defeat 10 German infantry companies, which is really easy. We'll get that in a single battle. 500 gold reserves. We have 5 turns to do it in. That's a piece of cake. The next thing we need to address is our research points. And research can go in any of 6 directions that we want it to, but there are things that I already have in mind. So for instance, we 100% want to do improved helmets. Increases their health by 25%, which means they're going to last longer overall. So we're definitely going to roll with that. I do want trench engineering. Unlocks the improved firing trench to purchase or upgrade in the field commander battles. This allows us to put 2 companies inside of a single trench instead of 1, although only 1 actually will fire at any given time. That's what I'm trying to think of. And then the other one I want to go for is a storage tent. It allows us to get a supply depot with any given region, which increases the region supply cap to 400. And that is going to be very, very crucial. So that's a pretty standard thing for me from what I played so far, because it will allow us to pump into that supply pipeline to have more points in the beginning. So one of the things we also have to think of are different weather effects that we have in different regions. So for instance, in here, heavy snow flurries greatly reduce sight range. We don't want that. And we essentially have the entire Western Front line here. We got to figure out where we want to push. We also figure out where we want to defend. So for instance, Verdun is a very important region, has 4 stars, but there's not a whole lot of people here. So I don't feel like it's necessary to spend any more than 4 companies there, or 4 cores there rather. But up here, up in the north, this is where I think it'll be pretty crucial to focus our fire and attention on. And we can see that Ypres is, or Lille, is it Lille or Lie? Maybe Lie, 2 L's make the Y. It's surrounded by 3 different regions, and while we certainly wouldn't attack with these 2, we could go to Lie from Ypres. We have 6 cores there, there 3. I think that would be good. But we do have things to consider. For instance, here, we only have 1,080 regional supply. That's based on the supply that our cores bring. But we wouldn't bring in any more of the global supply unless we built a supply depot. So we're going to do that. So we bring in 1,480, which will allow us to overwhelm these guys a little bit easier. That knocks our money down a little bit, but it's not too awfully bad. I would like to push into here a little bit just to freak them out, but I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. We'll go ahead and get that there. These are the same. No, they're not. French Elite Corps. Yeah, we'll drop 2 of the Elite Corps into Verdun. Although we can't use them until next turn. We have 2 more Frenchies. I'm wondering if we shouldn't just pump them into here. Let's go ahead and pump them into there. So one of the interesting thing about the allied nations is that they have a thing called disunity of command. And essentially, let's see if I can find it. It's right here. Disunity of command comes in because we have different nationalities working together. So the Belgians will work with anyone, which I think is hilarious. But the French and the Canadians being in there, so the Canadians are actually part of UK's force, nationality-wise. We get disunity of command, which means we lose a little bit of morale. So what I could do is I could pull the Frenchies and put them over down here in Villers-Bretonneux and get that -5 done, but I would be losing 20 troops essentially, so I don't necessarily want to do that. What I think we are going to do though, why can't I put one in there? Oh, they already have it. Yeah, they already have it. That's what it is. Okay. We're gonna pump 6 corps here. So next turn we'll have 7. We have Indian Infantry Corps. We'll put British Elite there. Oh, I meant to put both of them. And then we'll put all of you guys. No, I don't want to put you there. Dang it. I meant to put you in Hazebrook. Hazebrook only has 2 things, and that's very concerning. We don't have any more British forces anywhere. Son of a biscuit. I messed up.
Ready yourselves. We're moving.
There we go. We'll at least have 3. I think 3 will be happening in the next turn. Okay, well, for now, we could do a region intel, which would allow us to see all the buildings in the neighboring regions, but I don't think that really matters that much in retrospect. I just really don't think it does. Not in these first turns. So, what we can do, we'll probably do 2 battles this turn. I'm thinking, let's see, 4 on 2. Yeah, that would probably be good to go after Thionville. I don't know what this is. This a road? I don't know. But we'll definitely do Ypres into Lille. So they're saying the auto-resolve would be a victory. I just don't know that I want to auto-resolve it. I don't think we're going to auto-resolve the first battle. Let's go ahead and engage in it. Here we go. So they have 2 trench lines that we can see for now anyways. These are pre-battle deployments. Our stuff does not have anything, so we're going to do the improved firing trench so I can hold 2 lines in there. We may do a single there. There we go. We'll at least be able to see there. A little bit there, but not a lot. All right, so we don't have a lot to work with. This will allow us to see the entire thing. I don't know that I want that. I can hit everyone there. Cool. So what I typically do is 3 heavy and 3 light. That way I can actually bombard and take them on, and then these guys will suppress fire. They all suppress fire, but at least there I can work with it. What do we want here? I think we want Belgian infantry because all negative morale modifiers are reduced by 50%. There we go. All right, so we have 146 left, which is fine. I just wanted to fill all these guys up, and we can go ahead. You know what? I'm actually going to push those guys first. I do good. I get them back. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go. That's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, no, those are already 7. No, they're not. We'll be fine right there because I do need someone to defend just in case. I think we're good. You know what? Let's go ahead and be paranoid. And put some trenches in. Or some machine guns. Alright, there we go. Alright, so they have improved their trenches extensively. Man, that's a lot of troops. Let's take a look, see real quick. We're going to pause. That's a lot of no man's land wandering. There's 1 unit of artillery. That's a heavy artillery. I don't see any more, so there may be 1 back there. So that means there only possibly 1 back there, but I can't be for sure. We are going to go lights always 2, heavies always 1. There we go. So we're just going to do this some initial barraging just because it is going to affect them quite a lot. On average, I will say that a regular heavy barrage will bring down their morale by about 50%. Okay, 60%. There we go. And morale never gets improved during a battle. So one of the things that I like to do, just from a me standpoint, is I'll soften up several of these troops, especially if they have 2 men in each trench. That way, when I roll in, and I'll wait again, when I roll in, they're already at half health. And then I'll make sure they're suppressed, so when they come in, I'll be able to take over the trench just a little bit easier. That's the goal anyway. We're going to wait for those guys. We're going to be good there. I'm just going to auto click and tell these guys to come in. Then we're just going to suppress those guys so they can, because they can't fire. And then we'll drop another one there. Oh crap, they're already going. I messed up. Oh no, that's not taken. I thought that was knocked out. Ripperoonie. Placing sound effect isn't very appealing. Yeah, I can agree with that. Sounds like a fart bag. Yep, this is already failing. Fantastic. Go boys, go. It actually wasn't a half bad assault. It was not fantastic. And I will say the clicking is still not super synced up well. Okay, let's get guys to move up. So we took a couple of trenches. Go ahead and move. And at least we can see what they have now, you know? Okay, we have all of these guys. So it looks like 4 got wrecked. So we'll send 4. Looks like 5 got wrecked, so we'll relabel you 5. We'll drop you over here. There we go. And they are going to waste some time and stuff on those guys, which is perfectly okay with me. We are going to bring in the Frenchies because they're cheap. Okay, so they're going to waste a bunch of units. Unfortunately, we have lost quite a few. But it's all good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's 7. 5. 4 will go here. Okay, they're going to move back, which is actually really good for us. I can hit these guys. Hit those guys so they'll stop bombarding me. Hit these guys so they will be suppressed. That was actually a really, really good one. Yeah, that was a really good bombard. We go ahead and prevent them from coming in as well. And then we might as well hit these guys for funsies. Get in quickly, please. Quickly, quickly, quickly. There we go. All right, so this region's going to be pretty much ours. I have 6 companies in there. That's a really, really good amount. And we'll be able to clear it out pretty easily. We'll move here. Fantastic. All right, we got 3, 4, 5. We need 6. So 3. 6 come here. Sweet. They will do, yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we're in the trenches. We're in their trenches, so they're going to take some hits. They may not be able to take that away from us, honestly. Just waiting on these artillery to come in. Good. That works for us. Maybe the artillery won't come in. We're taking the control point now. Because there's no one within the area of that control point. Those guys are actually outside of it. Go ahead and drop these as control group 8. Have them spread out. Sweet, we took that. That's a big power shift. I'm going to drop that. We are not ready to assault this yet. I just wanted to get these guys out. And they're going to get wrecked, which is fine by me. Nice! Actually going decently well. I shouldn't have said that, because now it won't go decently well, but... Survive! Okay, that sucked. Well, we took this point now, so what will actually happen is I can do this. Well, assuming... Yes, okay, cool, we got that. I can move them straight in from over here instead of having them go all the way back, which is perfect. That's there. Okay, we'll be fine there. I'm gonna let them do what they think they're gonna do. Are they going in a trench or are they coming at me? Because if they're coming at me, they're dead. Yep, okay, cool. We're gonna let them do that. And I may even go for... We're gonna see if they shoot us. If they do shoot us, and that's bad news bears. Otherwise, we're just gonna let them throw themselves at us. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. There's 2 brigades in there, or at least 1. All right, they've got lots of people in there. All right, that's fun. That's fun to realize. Alright. Well, that sucked. I still have 30 companies. I see. They should be firing at him. I don't know why they're not. Yeah, they're gonna get massively wrecked. Perfect. That's actually, I mean, we've already completed our objective. I knew it wouldn't be very hard. And with all these companies coming at us now, I don't know why they're throwing so many at me. I will say sometimes the AI is still a little wonky. Like, I don't know why they're throwing everything they can at me over here. Maybe because my... But like, they're just getting decimated. Okay. They're getting wrecked. And I am all here for it, man. It is going to be very, very hard to take this. How many of them are there? There's quite a few. I mean, they have 60 companies they can bring in, so... I mean, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what they're thinking, because it's really, really hard to cross open ground. Okay, you took one of those guys there. Congratulations. You're dying in droves. Our supply is not severely depleted. I mean, we don't have a whole lot left, but it's not. Bring it on, man. This is actually quite humorous. I'm enjoying it. I think the AI thinks it has the artillery support to help manage that, but they don't. And so what we actually have happening here, they're throwing so many troops over there that they haven't done anything. Let's see, I could do 4, 9, and 0. I'm gonna send all these guys over here. Because I think all they have are machine guns left. Yep, they're still going to get hit for a little bit, but it's not going to be that bad. That won't be too bad. I'm going to have them come over here and destroy this balloon. No, that was really good for us. The balance of power is really high right now. I need to only coordinate one thing at a time. Faster, faster, faster would be better. Now, I have no idea what else is over here, so as you see, they have a whole lot of machine gun nests. And what they'll do, as soon as they get close enough into the trenches, they'll actually throw grenades. So hopefully that machine gun won't even make it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well that area is ours. We destroyed those balloons. I'm going to come over here, destroy the artillery. We should have a very, very... Oh yeah, we got this area. Because there's no troops. Oh, come on. I didn't think about that machine gun. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and just knock out those guys. And I'm going... I'm going to send 2 fresh units into here. We're going to destroy their artillery. The region's about to be ours over here, and if we can take everything, then we will get a complete and total victory. Which would be really, really awesome. Yeah, that sucks. But there's not a whole lot of them. We come over here. Very nice. That does suck quite a bit. All their control points are ours. So we have 5.5 minutes or 6 minutes to go take this. This is going to be 2 full complete brigades or companies, excuse me. So I want them as full health as possible. I don't know why I'm yelling. I always yell. So this will be like a total victory for us. So I need 2 fresh companies. You are now, you're now 3. I'm gonna have them come over here. So we do have total and complete control. They have no more anythings. I'm sending fresh recruits. Unfortunately, barrage does nothing to these. You can't barrage that and affect anything. As far as I know, I'm going to try it just for kicks and giggles, but I don't think it does. Alright, so we just gotta wait. Well, that was actually way more successful than I thought it was going to be. It worked out very well. I did still spend quite a few people. I mean, there's what? 24 out there. I think I lost 21? 31? I don't know. But there we go. Total victory. Also known as a sweep. All right, here's our score tally. Going to be a great victory. All right. So how many did we lose? We only, I don't know how much we lost. We can take a look at the battle detail. I don't know if it tells us how much we lost. I don't know. Let's close that though. So we got a score of 5,210 to their 1,380. They spent a heck of a lot more money. Now I don't know if their gold matches ours. I seriously doubt it. I bet they have a lot more gold than we do. But regardless, if assuming we had 18 or 8,000, they now only have what, 6,200 gold, which means they have a lot less that they can work with. Whereas we actually got a little bit of gold back and we got extra supplies, a whole bunch. We actually got 225 supplies back. Our perseverance medal and our life medal means we get an additional 4 to us. So we get 13 national will, positive 13. They lost 20. So overall, we did very, very well, all things considered. Yeah, no, that's really good. They did not. Now, unfortunately, I can't hit them again. I don't have enough troops in the other area to do that. So, and then unfortunately, one of the game's mechanics is that automatically replenishes. You can't double, triple attack. So yeah, plus 13, minus 20. It's a 33-point shift. We do get 500 gold on top of that. So we basically came out on top after everything was said and done. So because of that great victory, they lost a star. If we were to attack them again, had we the troops to attack them again, they would actually lose the region if we got another great victory. We didn't, so it's all fine and dandy. If we were to attack Thionville, I'm actually thinking more... I'm thinking more Mets, actually. Because Mets can be hit by multiple regions. Let's auto-resolve and see what happens. Major victory still, but we did lose quite a bit of national will. Alright, so already we're at a 50-point swing. So that's good. Unfortunately, that wasn't a total or a major victory and they didn't lose a star? I am confused. Okay, that's fine. We are going to put up quite a bit of supplies, so whenever we get attacked, we'll be able to be good. That's all we're going to do for this turn. Wait, January of 1915, gold reserves plus 1,000, research points plus 1. We could do all sorts of things with this. We could invest in flight. We could do mortar emplacements, which would actually be pretty good. Base damage and machine gun increase. We could unlock barbed wire. We could get 1,200. We could go down to agent housing or army intel, which would be really awesome. Damage of grenades attacks for standard infantry soldiers by 100%. Field hospital. Let's go with flight. Unlocks aircraft wings for purchase in the strategic purchase menu. We get 2 free air wings. Wings contain fighter aircraft. There we go. We got that in Calais now. We used aircraft in the past for entertainment and dust our crops. Now we use them as birds of prey. Throw explosives to the ground. You know the campaign mode and multiplayer? There's no multiplayer campaign. It is skirmishes only. So we're going to drop those guys over here in Verdun. So you see they reinforce Metz heavily. And we'll put those guys there.